Dr. Kordis, first of all, I would like to ask you, can you tell us a little bit about your way into iconography and how it has come to this very beautiful art that we are seeing you making today? It's a bit different from so many other iconographers I know a little bit about.
Well, I'll start from the last remark that I don't think that what I do is really very different from what other iconographers do. I just follow the tradition, the iconographic tradition of the church. I preserve exactly, the forms of Christ and the saints and everything else. I don't, let's say, improvise at that level. The only thing that changes and makes my icons to look different is that I'm just handling what we call today tradition in a personal way, because I write in my personal way. As I write letters, I write the icon in the same personal way. That's the only difference. And personally, I believe that it's not different. It is just personal.
Okay.
Yeah. And the way I entered or I reached iconography is, I would say, complicated, or I'm not sure that I can answer these questions. I met my teacher when I was a student in School of Theology at the Athens University.
How old were
Father
you then?
Simeon. I was almost 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually introduced me into this realm of Byzantine iconography. And actually what he taught me is to love saints, Christ and saints, and the icons. And I just follow this path. It took me many years to be able to write icons in a personal way. In the beginning I was copying more or less, but not in a photocopy way. And that took me many years to develop my personal, I would say, style.
Mm-hmm. But you have a degree?
I have a degree in theology, and after that I studied iconography and theology and aesthetics of iconography, and I have a doctorate in theology aesthetics of the icon. Mm-hmm. And I was a professor at the Athens University for almost 10 years.
Yes. Yeah. And then I want to ask you, why, in your opinion, or why is it important that we as students are able to draw our own icons and not copy any icon we find on the internet or anywhere?
Yeah.
What is the importance of this?
Well, I would say that basically there are elements that we always copy, like the form, for example. So we don't change the form of Christ, the saints, the feasts usually. So we have to copy these elements. So when I mean copy, I mean that we preserve this. What we do, the icon we do, must be recognizable. Someone initiated has to be able to see who is depicted on our icon. So there is always something that it is copied. But after that, I believe that writing the icons in a, let's say, personal way, that doesn't mean that we invent a new, let's say, language, artistic language. It's not the point.
No.
Basically, we follow the tradition of the church. We follow the traditional, language of the icons, which is what we call Byzantine Russian tradition. So we also keep this, but we handle this language in a personal way. And I believe that this is definitely natural to do that. First of all, historically, this is what was happening in the past. We don't have what we see today to photocopying icons. There was nothing like that. That's why we have history of iconography. That's why we have schools, that we have iconographers, that we recognize the work of one iconographer from others. So that's something I think very important to understand, that finally we have to write the icon with our own, not way, because we use the artistic language of, which is consecrated, through the centuries, but we have to write the icons in a personal way, because definitely our personal ecclesiastic experience must be revealed in every icon. It is the expression of our heart, the icon, besides all the other things, which is theology and aesthetics. But besides all this is something personal. We express also our faith.
Yes.
Yeah.
But to start with, we learned, the forms, how the face is, the Byzantine system. You have to know
Yes.
the system
Yes.
before you can go on.
It's like in language. You learn first, the vocabulary, syntaxis, grammar, all these things. But finally, you are called to write your own poems. You don't invent the language. We use the language, but you handle language in a personal way, and you actually create your own poem. I would say that's the analogous. This is what we are called to do.
Yes. Because I have, coming from a country that is not traditionally Orthodox at all, to know that the only right way to paint an icon is to copy exactly an old one. And I can understand what you say, that they never used to do that in the Byzantine period. There has never been so much new icons and new expressions.
Exactly.
So I think now it's calling for another freedom in the.
I wouldn't.
Or maybe not
Maybe
freedom is the
not
right
freedom,
word, but
maybe it's not the right
no.
word. It's not the right word. I think that personal. I think that says everything, because when you act in a personal way, it doesn't mean that you don't follow, let's say, the principles, the ideals. You follow all these things. You respect all these things. You respect the form. You respect the system. You respect the rules. Everything. You don't change anything. So it's not a matter of freedom to just break everything and to introduce something, let's say, very, very new. But handling things in a personal way, it's the right path. Because in church, everything must be personal. We are called to be united with Christ and His body, preserving our own person. We don't lose our person. The opposite. Our person is revealed over there. So this is what we have to do when we write icons. Yeah, just find our own person, find our own place in the community of the church.
Yes. So this is what we have been trying to do these last 6 days?
6 days.
Okay. Thank you very much for teaching us.
Thank you very much for the honor, because you traveled from very far to be here with us. And it's a real honor to have students traveling from very long places, very distant places to be with us. And I think that this is exactly what we tried, and I think and I believe that it was a good experience for all of us.
All of us. I know it has been. So, and congratulations on this new center of yours.
Thank you.
Good luck in the future.
Thank you, Anne-Marie.
Thank you.